Mm. And we are back. Welcome back. We are about to head to Act 2. That is my favorite act in the whole game. I love this game to bits. I haven't stopped playing since I got it on the PS5 at the end of October 2023. Still playing it at this time. It's my fourth run. It's just like that addicting. Freaking love it. Now, last time, in the last episode, we went to Crashy Lake in order to find a cure, but we couldn't get any because, unfortunately, the Zaysk, that is this machine made by the Yankee that is supposed to remove the parasite, they tried to kill Lae'zel because Lae'zel wanted to be the first one to get rid of it. And then afterward, they tried to get our artifact that we found out is called Astral Prism, and the Githyanki wants the Githyankis want it. We don't know still why, so we had to follow the orders of Blackkeef directly to go inside the Astral Prism to kill the person that is actually protecting us, the Guardian. But we don't know why. Why Blackkeef wanted them? Of course, because this Guardian is protecting us. We refuse to kill them, and now we're running away. Lae'zel is a little bit conflicted. Now we are gonna get Karlach back in our team because we need her. So I think I'm gonna get her right now before heading to Act 2.
What's on your mind?
My girl. Come on, we're heading out.
Your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
In any case, we managed to escape the crash. We managed to kill the Inquisitor. Actually, I was very proud of myself for killing the Inquisitor. It was my very first boss fight in the game, in Tactician, and I managed, without getting a game over. So that was awesome. And let's say you take Lae'zel's place, and now you get all her stuff.
Let's hop.
And she leveled up, so let's level up Karlach. Go! And I was thinking that I should stop. Oh, Feral Instinct? What does it do? You gain a +3 bonus or to initiative and can be surprised. She's gonna carry the team. Now you're getting all of Lae'zel's stuff. You get this back. You get this back. Also, I found out that you get more bonuses if you don't have armor. Apparently. No, so I'm gonna give her just clothes. Sorry for you having to see her in an underwear. Apologies. Well, start getting the boots. Yeah, she has already 13. Wow. Well, go grab some clothes, girl. Where is it? No. This weekend I should practice some guitar and try again to play this piece. Oh, we forgot to sell this, okay. And Astarion got your gloss to have more armor.
Well, hello.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take them away. Let me try something. Because we found this that are a little bit not nice, but... Where is it? It's very good for you, though. Even if I don't really like them on you, but they're good. You have not that much armor, but I know that you do very good with the bonuses if you don't wear any armor. So even if you don't have much protection, you can, in any case, kick ass regardless. So we should be okay, even with you being like this. If I give you this, let me check the difference. I'll check the numbers. I don't see any difference. Still +6, right? I'm gonna give it the armor at this point. Oh my god, I always get confused by this stuff. Maybe one day after 10 playthroughs I'm gonna become good at it. Because really, man, it's annoying. Okay, and you get the gloss that the gauntlets that I gave to Lazel. Oh, you lost the attack bonus now because of this. I saw it. Oh wait, or not? Did I? Didn't change anything. I saw it by mistake. It was a mistake. Okay, okay, all good. Send to camp. Send to camp. All good. She's fine. Maybe just also wear also the thing that the Lazel has. Yeah, we are gonna also remove it from your face because you have a beautiful face and we want to see it. Here we go, you beautiful woman. I love her so much. She's the best.
What now?
Okay, now I want to proceed to Act 2. But I always do it from the mountain pass, and this time we are gonna do it from a different place. That is not Crashy Lake, not the Green Forge, should be. Is from the Green Forge? Ancient Forge. Let me save before I do this because I don't want the game to break on me. And I was wondering. Also, last time, freaking Scratch. Am I going in the right place? No, not the Green Forge. Ancient Forge. Here you go. Yes. Scratch like how do you say it? Oh, it went to the night regardless. Does anybody have dialogue?
What's on your mind?
Leave. Okay. Okay, nobody has anything to say, so I'm gonna just sleep. Oh! Event! Kitrak was.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lazel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Dream Visitor, don't worry about it. I can take care of myself.
Kia Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Lazo, I want to trust you. Because your faith have been put into discussion here. So, please, take the lead.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lazel. Within it lies the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
We're not giving you the prism. I'm not giving you the astral prism if that's what you want. That's what you're wanting. It's protecting us.
It is not. I've heard word from Kresh Yulik. You are infected. Yet the one in the prism has chosen you. Protects you with their power. The prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlaakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy.
Oh my god, with the big sword I gave her.
I will hear no more of it.
Ooh! No. Because Blackheath is lying. Astarion told Lae'zel, like, don't trust Blackheath. Like, Lae'zel is not that he's very dull. She's completely blinded by faith because her culture, from what I could see, it's extremely militaristic, but it's also like it's those kind of religious fanatics, you know? And in this case, she's putting putting in discussion everything she believed in up until now. So we have to give her like proof that what she believes in, it's not like the right path. Like that's why it was good that the Zaithis failed. So she knows that there's something wrong. I will always push her that way. He speaks truth of the Zaithis. You need to trust them. Everybody approves.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles.
Here she
Yet
goes.
she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
I love this music. Gosh darn it. Can't wait to practice the guitar this afternoon,
Lae'zel,
next week.
I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector.
Very important.
The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
So again, no, tomorrow or this weekend I want to practice guitar, not next week. Okay, so he's telling us that what the Guardian told us in the prism is true. And I assume that Lae'zel has much dialogue. Lae'zel, why don't you have an exclamation mark? Here you go! It just took a while, but here it is. Let's talk, Lae'zel.
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashhead. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate, but they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed.
Yeah.
The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
This quote is so strong. She sinned against me. The writing in this game is amazing. Fourth time I hear this quote, and still it sends me flying because it's so good. All the writing in this game is amazing. It deserved all the awards. I don't care. And even if Lazaelle is not one of my favorite of the girlies, she's still my second favorite. Shadowheart always last. Sorry, Shadowheart. Nothing against you, but the others like really speak to my heart a little bit more. She's amazing. Okay. If you look at the dialogue, like of course now we want more information about the Yankee culture and what's going on, but Kithrak Voss actually revealed himself not a follower of Cliff, but apparently somebody that wants to see her overthrown, and now she is asking for our help. So Voss called Vlaakith a tyrant. Does this mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured.
Yeah.
Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
So in a way, it's like they lost one slaver for another, because still, I read a little bit of Forgotten Realms lore when I got into this game, and the Githyanki were a race that was harvested by the Mind Flayers as slaves. They have been slaves of the Mind Flayers for many, many years. Then Mother Gith came, freed them all, and now their sole purpose, besides, well, fighting, is to destroy the Mind Flayers and avoid the Mind Flayers to putting up the Grand Design. That's all that is. So the Githyanki is like, Mind Flayers, what's swa, as they say. So, yeah, because we don't know exactly who's the one in the prison. So who is the one in the prison, do you think?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad.
Yeah.
At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole.
It feels
But
like
the
it.
dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
And if Voss is wrong, if his claims are wrong and Vlaakiths are real,
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades.
honor.
They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
No. Sorry, the music is so good. Okay, last but not least, what does Ascension entail exactly?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head.
Here you go.
Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith, in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Let's move on.
Yes. I'd like time to think.
We need to
We'll
sleep.
meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate.
Very late in the
Until
game.
then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Okay, sir. Frau, let's go. Let's see if our companions have something to say about this.
I didn't expect Glazel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
I understand. Let's get bored. Nothing happens. Baby.
What will Voss have to show for himself when we catch up with him, I wonder? His intelligence may yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We should ensure we follow up when we reach Baldur's Gate.
Oh. Yeah, when there are these events, some of the people in camp disappear. I wanted to do something. Gale has it. She doesn't need it. Car. Okay, perfect. Okay, all good, all good. Don't worry about it. I checked what I had to check. So at this point, we can just go to bed. And we don't consume resources when we have these special events. I'm very happy about it. First of all, Doggo? Yes.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Did you have it for 2 days? What you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
Girl!
Of you when I saw it.
I was actually checking if I had a torch in my inventory. We do. And you brought us another one. Aren't you a good dog? You're the best dog. Yes, you are. He's the best doggo ever. Leave. Thank you. Let's pet also the Albert.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Pet the cub. What are you doing, Astarion? Where is your hand? He glitched inside the outback. Okay, can I finally get out of camp and go to the ancient fortune? Okay, let's get out. What happens now? Because I wanted to reach Moonrise Towers from a different place. Let's see if it let us go where I decided to fast travel before the event happened. At least I hope so. I hear lava, so it should be okay. Wrong spot, by the way. We are going, for the first time in all my playthroughs, through this place. Here we go. I always reach the Moonrise Towers from the mountain pass. Now we're going this way. Let's go, guys. Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry about it. As I said before, I'm sorry, I'm talking so much, but I'm very happy that it's week. This is one of my favorite acts is about to start. I love the act 2. It's my favorite. Besides that, it's also the act in which juicy things happen with the companions. Some juicy things happen with the companions. Also because it really feels like a freaking epic adventure. It's so good. Really so good.
We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful. We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy.
Okay.
Should be easy.
Just in case. Okay, we made it. Of course, it's giving us the torch. The game knows. Okay. And now we are gonna do something. I'm sorry, but I have to equip this. Okay. I need it as a... Can you just use it, man? Let me try. Because we need to use the... Okay. Okay. These then... Then these first hand. It worked for some reason.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Okay, you don't need really a weapon, so you're good to go. Okay.
There's no time to waste.
She has already light because she has this. My girl, I need you armed.
Watch your back.
Just stay close to us, okay? Absolutist expedition, okay? Yes, you. Okay, let's move. Yeah, I'm gonna show you in a little bit why I equipped the... Oh, is this another broken moon lantern?
Broken moon lantern catches your eye. Its glow now snuffed out.
Yeah, completely useless. Doesn't work anymore. This is a cultist. Orders. I have been given the crucial task to create the entrance to the Green Forge for future expedition. Through so near, we follow once the entrance is cleared. As I make my way to the entrance, I can't help but feel excitement. What might we find here that Catrick created so long ago, now sealed by the curse? Greenforge could hold untold treasures for the absolute uses. Well, we got good stuff. I will continue to explore and document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble, quite cursed. Explosives ought to do the job. Though I'm not as experienced in such matters as I'd wish to be. I set up the explosives with care, though I admit I'm almost afraid to detonate them. There's no telling what power this cursed binds hold, what might lie beyond, or whether I've seen set things up correctly. Absolute protect me. Well, I think you didn't do a good job. Let's go. To the Shadow Cursed Lands. Oh, wow.
Those shadows. There's power coursing through them. Oddly familiar. Better stay on alert.
I've lived in darkness for centuries, but never found any like this. Unsettling.
Moonrise Towers lies ahead. We must venture on, however bleak the path. I've never seen such a concentration of shadow magic. We must forge on, but carefully. It will corrupt any who lack the power to control it.
Oh! You know me, I'm nothing if not exceedingly cautious. What's so different about the shadow magic?
It is the very antithesis of all the Weave stands for. A magic of confusion and corruption, drawn forth only by those desperate or damned enough to accept its degradations. Followers of Mystra, those who call on the true Weave, are expressly forbidden to indulge it.
Would you use it yourself?
What an interesting question. Technically, of course I could dabble in such practices. I've yet to find a form of magic I'm not a born natural in wielding. As for whether I should wield it, that would rather depend on the circumstances and how closely I felt Mystra was watching. Now, I think it's time we moved on to lighter subjects, for we too are lost to the darkness. Was there anything else?
No, I'm good, baby boy, I'm good. Shadow art. You said that these shadows were oddly familiar.
This place. There's a power in these shadows, I can sense it. It's ancient. Familiar.
Yeah, she feels it familiar. So, you must have noticed that I didn't give to Shadowheart any torch, but she has the Light of Lathander in the Morning Star, so she's good to go. While Karlach, I will make sure she's always close to us, because I really need her to wield her weapon. Karlach, I think I said Shadowheart, sorry.
Do you feel that? I've never felt so cold, and that's me. This place will swallow us whole if we let it. Stick close to Mama Kay.
Yes, Mama Kay! Yes! Oh, I love her. We got some infernal metal. What should we do with it?
Yes! We need to go find Damon. I'm going to get a hug. Soon!
All the hugs, Karlach. Well, she doesn't say yet why she doesn't need the blood of Lathander, by the way. But, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. She doesn't need the blood of Lathander. And we're gonna find out very soon why.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
And now she's gonna tell us why she doesn't need the blood of Lathander.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
But what about me? No, Astarion will be lost. So, what does all this mean?
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Well, we just got out of another shadow. That would look like a short temple, so...
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Well, let's say that Astarion is growing very close to you, Gale. And for him, it's very difficult to admit how much he's getting close to you. Let's move forward. So we have here, very far out. So I guess here there's Moonrise Tower, but...
This place is... heavy.
Let's hope for gold.
Still stuff to create. Oh, this is very nice. An handwritten journal abandoned for some 50 years. It details druids' attempt to learn more about the Shadow Curse. The entries grow shorter and more sporadic as time passes. Made good progress through the mountains. Seeing the curse for the first time filled me with an awe and fear that was difficult to describe. No writing could have prepared me, nor any artist's redemption. As grave as the Archdruid Alcyn's warnings were, they were still lacking compared to the reality. I shall make camp soon, and press on in the morning. Though, in truth, such terms have little meaning in this place. A dreadful night. The campfire needed thrice the wood that would normally be needed in order to keep it burning. Terrible sounds came to my ears from beyond the firelight. Rest has not restored me. If anything, I feel weaker, but I must persevere. I must trust in Sylvanus. I must venture deeper. Creatures from the darkness, foul things, one gazed me. Only my torch saved me. Deep darkness. Flames are instantly doused. The wound sings. Flesh is turning black with corruption. The shadows are growing stronger. They are spreading. I need to return to light. The wood will not burn. I can barely see the page. I am surrounded.
The druids have been studying this place for a while. Not that it's helped.
Yeah. This guy got devoured by the shadows. Well, the shadows really like... Oh my god, I hate when it happens. In any case, there is a... How you call it? I cannot see the... I found the spade, I found the spade, I found the spade, I found the spade. Here maybe? Yeah, it's here. Well, more or less. Yes! So in any case, the shadows took the druid. So the druids have been trying to study what's been going on with the shadows, but no success. And apparently Alcyn is mentioned in the documents. The thing is that Alcyn told us to go to that he needs to go to Moonrise Tower, so... I don't remember where I need to go, to be honest. Is the map just... Oh? Oh, there's somebody there.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
Astarion, lower your weapon first.
Not taking requests, love. Now put your hands up and walk over here. Slowly.
You just called me love. I succeeded at perception check. For what?
Jonas, move in!
Oh, seek protection from the Shadow Curse.
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong!
Follow my voice! Come back to the light!
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Jonas?
So that's what the Shadow Curse does. I'm afraid poor Jonas is bait, and this is a trap.
Harpers! You heard the man! To arms!
Oof. So Jonas is gone. He is done for. These are the shadows. And of course you cannot see anything. It's threatened. They have resistance to almost everything. Of course necrotic, they have immunity because they are dead. They are like undeads in a way. How are they called? Yeah, they are undead. Here you go. And they are weak to radiant, so go. Oh, let me save you. Like I'm in Act 2 in Tactician, what am I doing? Good, I missed.
Shit. Took Jonas. Make every strike count.
There's another one there. Get up. Oh my god. Oh, I saved. Okay. Karlak. There's the shadow there. From equipment. What does this mean? Do I have something on me that I should not be having on? Oh, of course! And now I lost the turn. Okay. Because that's heavy armor.
The
Shit.
hammer's gonna fall.
Nice. And I need a critical. Get mad, Karlak.
Jonas! No! What are you doing?
Okay, my baby. Go. Nice! Perfect. Girl, you come over here. Or maybe... You know what? A trick. Yeah, Ah, gosh darn it. But it's okay. Okay.
The shot. Finish them off!
Shit. Okay, Astarion, you're surrounded. Well, at least I damaged them. That's all I could do. You. Missed. Don't laugh at me. Ouch. Why are you doing this? Astarion, please. Okay.
Heading out. Say bye-bye.
Karlak. Okay, stay close to Astarion. Okay. So you're in the middle of the light. How hard is this guy to kill? Oh. Yeah, go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Stand a little bit closer.
Ready.
Come here.
Press on.
Ow. Okay. I need you to move a little bit more. Okay, now it's visible. Go. Okay. Okay, there should be another one around, but and turn.
Well done.
Oh.
Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map.
Oh, Astarion is not doing great.
Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Safe place? You mean somewhere the shadows can't penetrate?
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
Okay. Okay, if this is what I think it is, we're about to get one of the nicest line of dialogue with Gale. That when I heard the first time, it really sent me like to the moon. Because it makes me blush, but So I need to save the game. Oh! Let's see if it's what I think it is. Gale, do you have anything to say?
It's quite thrilling to fight off such grim creatures as this region throws at us, especially being at your side. I once read a book that explained in some detail the effect a brush with danger has on one's desire for other forms of stimulation. Have you ever read anything on that subject?
We Gale? I could have written nothing. You're drunk. Oh. The first time when I got this line, it really like destroyed me. And what I said is, what are you saying exactly? Because I had never got it before, and I'm like, what? Like, you're drawn to. I'm gonna. Astarion cannot believe Gale, so in this case, I'm gonna be like, because Astarion knows that there is an attraction. He's not stupid. He uses his body to lure people in for Cazador, so he knows that he's alluring. So for him, the fact that he's saying this thing in this kind of situation is like, what are you saying? Why right here, right now? You're drawn to me, even in a place like this.
I can't imagine anywhere that could turn my heart from you, cursed or otherwise. You'd always be as beautiful and as impressive.
Oh my god!
Perhaps it's just the thrill of our near undead experience talking. Standing at your side through such darkness and disrepair. It only makes me want you more.
Oh my!
Unfortunately, this is neither the time nor the place to indulge such feelings.
I want to indulge so much!
You must be patient and push all such thoughts aside. For now.
Gale, I am exploding! Oh my god, Gale, I'm exploding for you! Please! Gale, I love you. Gale! Oh. So, yeah, my approval is so high that after this bottle I got this. The first time it took longer to get this dialogue. Much longer. Oh my god.
Fresh.
I love it. I love this dialogue. So we're very close to the safe place that those people were talking us about. So I think that to get a little bit of respite and information, maybe about how to reach Moonrise Tower, we should go to this protected place. It's called Last Light Inn. Let's go.
A little cursed for my taste.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're gonna take care of it another time.
This
Here we
place
are.
is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
Yes.
For a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
It's the place that the Harper was talking us about. Let's go.
A little shimmering shield of light. It should be a reprieve from the shadows, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
Oh, I love her. I'm sorry, I'm gushing. I love this act. Oh, Jahira. With a look, she just moved away. She has authority in this place. Astarion, don't moan. Just this once, I wish people would simply say hello.
Hello.
That was so good. I saved your soldiers, and this is the thanks I get.
Kindness is too often a decoy.
Aha. So I really like
This is why
Cactuso.
we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind.
Ah.
You should never have come here, true soul.
I'm gonna look at the... No, I'm gonna say, I'm not a true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
Thank you, Maul.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
We want to save shelter, and we have to try to gain it. So, because of this artifact. Oh.
What in the hell is that thing?
So far, it's been a lifesaver. Here's hoping you agree.
More or less. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To destroy the Absolute in its lair. Moon rest hours.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Damon might be knocking around here, right?
It's for a good cause.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira.
Yes!
Yes, Jaheira.
Yeah, so I didn't know because I didn't play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, but Jaheira is one of the main characters of the first two games. So yeah, it's a big deal that we found her. So because we are Baldurian, she lives in the city, right?
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Do they have things to say about the inn.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Thank you.
Whatever I expected to find lurking.
Good to see a friendly face.
It's one of my favorite plays in the whole game. So we have a seller over here, but we're gonna do something first. Because in one of the lines you heard, she's talking about Dammon. Let's see if we can find him.
That's why we're still standing around.
Hey, it's Shannon! Let's say hi!
Yeah, here it is. We saw him. And he's here. Hey, Dammon. We'll fail an insight check for some reason. Let's talk to Dammon for now.
Karlak, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Which do you want to hear first, Karlak?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
No, I'm giving the iron. Let's make this happen. She's so excited. She hasn't touched people in 10 years.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
I'm glad I gave it to her.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Stand stock still, that's so bad. So Astarion for now is not really a hugger, but she deserves it. Pull her into a hug. Oh, they're so hot.
Thank you.
They're both so beautiful. This moment really makes me warm.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Dammon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Let's not think about it. First things first, Karlach. You have your touchback. We ought to celebrate that.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Karlach now has dialogue, of course.
This is the best day. The best day!
I'm so happy for you, Karlach.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Let's not make her think about what Damon said. Let's give her this moment. Anyone in mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
No, we're not gonna talk about what Damon said. Let's sever this. And now one of my favorite music starts. Sorry for stopping, but this music really gives me joy. Whenever I listen to this track is called exactly Last Light In, or Last Light, and I listen to it whenever I'm in a bad mood, or I'm just like feeling down, and it gives me hope, makes me feel good. So good.
I know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any means of slowing the grains as they slip inexorably through your fingers. Karlach's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath count. We can be sure of that.
Oh yeah.
Poor Karlach. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
Hey, soldier.
You got a second upgrade. How does this feel?
Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person.
Oh.
My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore.
Oh.
I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Damon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse.
I'm very glad you got what you wanted.
Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
Okay, so before we head inside the inn, I want to check a couple of things. First of all, the merchants. Oh, that's not talking about Duke Ravenguard.
Too dark to tell. Not as long as we can put up a fight with them. I bet they're close.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through.
Let me see. Anything I could take off your hands at no cost. Let's see if I can. Seems like yes, there is.
Cheeky.
Cheeky.
Since you're asking.
I'm a cheeky little pup. Hey, free food! Ooh, two. Sent to camp.
I wish we had a bloody army.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're
Yeah,
all
right
by
by me. Okay, what do you have that it's... Shadow Clinger armor? Is this the one that I was using with Astarion? I think it is. But Astarion is the... Astarion? You're a little bit weird. Yeah, this is actually very good. I bought them this a while ago. So this... The graceful cloth. Well, let's sell her some things first. I don't have much. Karlak, do you have anything to... Yeah, you have this. Okay, I'm thinking about what to get. Armor. Yeah, this is for Druid. With the power of the meadows and woods of the land, and have the effect of bark skin, increasing your armor to 16. Huh. Oh! The cloak. So dexterity modifier to your armor plus. Yeah, this is very, very good. But also very, very expensive. Maybe we can buy it another time. Together with this one for Karlak. Gain boost strength and increase your strength by a score by 2, max of 20. Rainbow. You're gonna be pushed against your will. You have an advantage on saving throws against being restrained, and the bull rush as a class action. And the clothing that Astarion is wearing is amazing. I'm not giving it away. I really like this armor because then I dye it like black and white, and it looks like he has Targaryen clothes. If you're a fan of well, House of Dragons, Game of Thrones, I really like it. Oh, muddy red dye. Yes, please. More lavender. Red dye, sure. Black and Furnace red dye. 4 of this. Best freaking thing ever. Indigo. Okay, we are gonna need more money for this. Ooh. I wish I was rich. Yeah, but Gale has both Firebolt and both the Firebolt and Fireball. Yeah, they have very good stuff in here. This is freaking great. And also this, but we need more money.
Take care now.
So for now, I'm gonna wear the cape. So I get one more armor plus. He's gonna get a better cape later on, but for now I'm keeping this.
Watching us.
Color my mantle, please. Here we go. matching. And now he has a little bit more armor. I got something else.
Where that came from.
Making me antsy.
Got to have a
Wish
plan
we had
first.
stone or steel.
Jahira to come up with one.
I don't. I wish
Let me check the weapons again.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
No, nothing good. Just the armors, of course, and then this that has that's not a bad thing. More potions for sure. Yeah, we need this stuff. Okay, let me check also Dammon. Dammon also says stuff. Dammon?
Glad you and Karlak are all right.
Well, a makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Interesting materials? What do you mean?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you.
When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique.
I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
The thing is that we have an extra piece, of infernal iron that he could use. Just 1 second, I'm gonna put myself on mute for a moment. I need to do something. Okay, I'm back. As I said before, we have some extra infernal iron because that was the last upgrade that Carla could get. Carla could get. So we can use the infernal iron to get something. So I think I found a material you could work with. What can you make out of it?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Well, made it with infernal iron, of course. Yeah, that we cannot use. Because it's heavy armor. But it's a very cool armor. I'm gonna send it to Lae'zel. Okay, let's talk to him and let's see what he has. What, Damon? Oh.
Need anything?
Let's see what you have. Yeah, he has the same armors and the prices are more or less the same. Yeah. Oh, he has another one of this. Ah, this is the armor that I always give to him. The leather armor +2. The thing is that the clothes that he has right now are so good. Even if I love this armor so much until you don't get another one later on. So... Because this is much better. The one the clothes that I have right now are much better. But this armor, oh. Well, when I get more money, now I don't have much. Maybe I could... Something for Karlach, let's say. Yeah, this costs less because it doesn't have much modifiers, but this one, oh, it's perfect for a starting. Yeah, +1 to dexterity saving throws and checks. Oh, and this sword, I love it. So expensive. Okay, we have to start fighting things and make money. No. Yeah, sorry. Lae'zel already has this. I don't know what I should start buying. Na. I'm so undecided about what to get right now. Oh, what do these gloves do? Proficiency with short swords, long swords, and great swords. +1 attack roll. No, I don't need this. I will try to get more money and then I'm gonna think about what to buy because for now we are still doing okay. I got the cape that gives me +1 armor.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
So I'm doing good. So for now I have armor class 17. Gale must have 16. Let's see without these Daredevil's Claws, because it's just like... it has +1 bonus to spell attack rolls, but... let's give him a little bit more armor. She has 18. She has 16, but it's fine because she's a tough cookie. So that's okay to go. Let's get this for now. Now, just... again, one sec. So we're back. Sorry, I'm handling some things while playing.
Or I'm a dead man walking.
So he's talking about Duke Regenbergard. Let's check.
Hey, that's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
Yeah, because these are actually flaming fists. Glare at Alfred.
You got a name?
Astarion would be Daisy, Dewdrop, the Fluffington.
Good. Wouldn't want to get it wrong in your eulogy.
Shut up. And you? Keep walking.
Sorry, I was having fun.
I wish we'd gear up and head out.
Okay, now many things and many dialogues will happen in this place. Let's head in. So...
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stuff.
there are several...
Any surprises?
So, Jaheira, you're gonna be the last one we're gonna talk to. So now, I'm gonna tell you something. One of the things that happens at the beginning, well, in Act 1, if you have a good relationship with Astarion, in any case, you can actually find out about his scars. Now, we haven't seen them yet, but
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
he has some scars on his back. We haven't seen them yet, but he does have them, and he wants to know what they are. And he tells you that he has to find somebody to talk to that can help him with the scars. Because the scars look like handwriting that he cannot really, like, interpret. So he's gonna need somebody to interpret those scars. I don't know how they're gonna introduce it in here. Because it builds up from Act 1 to Act 2 if you are in a good relationship with Astarion. So I'm very curious because we're playing as him. So, Mates!
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
Oh, Mates.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Kid really looks up to you. That's nice to see.
It is, isn't it?
Ah! He's so proud.
Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Don't be shy.
What do you have, Mates?
We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
You got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me, and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Let's see if we can deceive him. Oh, very high roll. Oh no! I rolled a 1! I wanna use some inspiration, come on! Yes!
No, she didn't.
Yaha! But yaha! It's so good! Rogue persuasion. Look, give it to me now, or I'll steal it later. The former is less embarrassing. The dialogues are so good.
Fine.
Thank you, Mattis.
Premium trinkets and doodahs. What can I get you?
Let me see what you have.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you. Bro, we didn't talk.
What are you looking for?
That was weird that the conversation just closed. These boots. Like, now. Immediately. We give them to Gale. They're very good boots.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you, sir.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Seek and you shall find me.
Here we go. So now he has class 18. This gives you +1 armor. Okay. Okay.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Premium trinkets and doodahs. Last Light's best bargains right here.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Premium trinkets and doodahs. Last Light's best bargains right here. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Premium trinkets and doodahs. Last Light's best bargains right here. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mom. Preparing to march, I wager. Seems that way.
Premium trinkets and doodahs. Last Light's best bargains right here. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Premium trinkets and doodahs.
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
I'm back. I'm really sorry. I had a little bit of I've been having an emergency that I've been handling in the meantime, so that's why I've been taking my time. So I want to go back to camp and check how it is, the camp, before talking to everybody else. So let's go. Let's see if other people have something to say about this place.
If death is soon to take Karlach, she should make every moment as rich as the last.
Oh.
Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
She will. We will let her. We will make her be known. Here is where Astarion's tent will be. Sadness and sorrow. Volo is still here. Oh, we are in the Shadowlands. Let's see also if Astin has anything to say. He has his own tent?
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without.
Yeah.
We'll get Karlach fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
We'll try to find a way, Will. Sir!
The shadow curse is upon us.
Yeah, here it
As
is.
foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
These lands must bring back memories for you. Hope you're still faring all right with us.
It's not easy seeing the ravages of the shadow curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Astarion, because it's always Astarion. Perhaps I could share more than a campfire and some company.
I can think of a thing or two. But in truth, it is for the best that the curse consumes my thoughts for now. This is the best chance I've had in a century. I cannot squander it. But if I succeed, if I break the curse, then perhaps there will be time for myself again. And for others.
Dave Jones, you make me quiver. Okay, not now. So I'm gonna start the night because I wanna see if we get an event for the first time here. This is the first time we are in the Shadowlands, so let's
What have we here?
let's see. Ah, this woman. You ruining.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
And this is our problem how exactly?
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Here you go. We rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Trust
Will
me.
relaxes, and your connection fades.
Mizora will rescue this asset if you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
I don't know anything about Devil's Contra. Let's go through performance. Say you know a pact breaking charm and chant a series of pseudo-infernal phrases. Oh!
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo!
I love you.
Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
We are aware. Okay, let's talk to Will. This must have been very traumatizing for him. Yeah, he has dialogue, of course.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow.
Oh.
Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Mm-hmm. But she's fun. I like her. She'll be gone soon enough. Do this mission and Mizora will free you from the pact.
Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this.
It's not like you have a choice. Do the mission or rot in the hells.
Not just rot. I'd have to fight. One of those mindless blobs clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War.
So you're bound to be a linear no matter what?
Yes. Unless Mazora actually fulfills her promise and sets me free. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
You have very, very good leg strength. Do you know that?
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
We need to go to bed now. Leave. Andiamo. Let's go. I'm gonna do partial rest for now. Who wants to speak? Ah, Karlak. Sorry, Karlak, baby girl. Let's go.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
You heard me, Zora. This is the last thing Will has to do for her, then he's free.
I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Will does. But I just know there will be more to the story. There always is. It's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You'd never win. Not ever.
Okay, now we go to bed. Partial rest. I'm glad I did the first rest now, because I have more stuff to do later.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
So, yeah, this is very Astarion. I didn't do it for them. The goblins were in my way, so I killed them.
I commend your efficiency.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
What is it?
The voice of the Absolute. Stronger this time. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Do you know where the orders are coming from?
There is no doubt. Moonrise Towers. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Can I still count on you?
Yes. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental, but we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Anything to say about the Dream Visitor?
I do enjoy our conversations.
Okay. Let's get out. And now we're gonna have another
Have a gander at the finest stock.
very important dialogue. It is related to Astarion's story. Because here... What the heck? What? So, okay, if you meet him here while being imbalanced, he has 666 life points. You know, 66 is the devil. But it is like 865. Not good. Let me talk to Raphael. It's Raphael. What are you doing here, sir?
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
I love the voice of Raphael.
No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
We failed an insight check. We can rig the game? But let's follow Gail's advice. Gail really likes playing lance board. He's a nerd after all. Gail's right. Put pressure on him. Attack the pieces in front of his Cyric.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you?
Is she trying to sell her
What a lovely
soul?
specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
Calm
The
down,
Thescan
Carla.
move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
I wonder why he's here, because he offered his help at the beginning of Act 1 and we said no thank you, but he's back. There's plenty about me you have no idea about.
Don't I? Indeed. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history,
of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
Yeah, this is they should have done something with this. Okay, he's just saying it that he has scars on his back. We haven't told anybody about the scars. So if you have a relationship with him, even if you don't romance him, if you have a high approval enough, he tells you about his scars. But here he just told his companions that he's a vampire, but he didn't say anything about his scars. But he has scars on his back. And I know why he's asking him, because the scars are written in Infernal. So, speaking of bloody, the scars on my back, can you tell me what they mean?
But of course, those curious little marks. Something important to your master, no doubt. But what? A love letter? A warning? A deed of ownership?
Yeah.
I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it, and get back to you.
The dialogue that he has with him about this, like, when? So, what is this region's history of tragedy?
Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper.
Just stay away from Maul, you hear?
She won. She has a taste for it now.
Ah!
She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
You know, I've been better.
Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams.
How do you know,
There's
sir?
this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worms? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
The way he said mine, it's so good. Dialogues, anything.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
Baby boy, we just spoke to the devil, and I just made a pact and you have nothing to say.
Have a gander at the
Let me...
stock.
Tutto Jaira. Yeah. I met Raphael at Last Lightin and asked him about the scars on my back. He seemed intrigued, but said he needed time to consider my offer. He implied I'd see him again soon, but when or where, I can't say. Nothing to do but explore this shadow-blighted land until I find him again.
Trinkets and doodahs.
Here, there's nothing about the scars.
Perimeter is clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon, and we don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
That's a little bit of a shame, because it just came up. So,
seems that way.
Well, let's talk to the others.
Is anyone keeping an eye on those?
Alfira!
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
I see some familiar faces, but where's everyone else?
You don't know. Stars above.
Stars
we were
above.
ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered. But that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
Wow. I've seen a lot of nasty ambushes in my time, but that sounds among the worst. I'm sorry.
It just never stops.
I'm really sorry, Alfira.
Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Roland, the apprentice wizard?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
I'll let you know when I figure it out. Astarion kept going all these years under Cazador's thumb. He doesn't know how we kept going.
We're in the same boat then. That's somewhat of a comfort. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Don't worry, I'll find them.
Thank you.
For Alfira,
If anyone
everything.
can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
So, a small parenthesis. So, as I was saying, the more you play, the more you find out about Astarion's scars when you get a better relationship with him. But now they just he just said, "Oh, tell me about my scars." But if, let's say, I was starting as Astarion Origin and I didn't even look at my back or at Astarion without clothes, because I'm gonna show you. You have to remove his clothes, all of it. You have to unequip his clothes. Look at his back, and we didn't have any romantic scene with anybody to actually get him like without clothes and be able to see his scars. So let's say that I didn't see him without clothes. I will know that he has scars on his back.
Have a gander at the
It
finest.
gets introduced so nicely in the game. I need clothes. Wait, I don't want him to go to bed naked. Here we go. So yeah. So you find out about it. You found out about the scars.
Salutations.
Keep a blade close.
So that's why I'm like, why are you doing this to me? I really didn't like how it unfolded, because I went to speak to Raphael and then he said, "Oh, tell me about my scars." Okay, well, it's fine. Larian, I love you anyway. You really did a good job with the game, so it doesn't matter. Let's talk to the cat, it's fine.
Hiss! I say hiss!
So if you hiss back and you're romancing Astarion, Astarion tells you, well, at least you purr for me. But we're not gonna get it because you are Astarion. Damn it. I'm gonna hiss back. Fuck it. Let's have this staring contest. Thank you.
I see. Yes, perhaps you're right.
Good. I'd like if we could have a civil discussion.
Fine.
So if he's back, he says it as something like you're my equal and he talks to you. Wow, I didn't know. I never got this interaction. How did you get to this place?
It was quite straightforward. I slinked.
I see. Heard anything interesting around here?
Plenty of pointless banging about. The only highlight was when the cleric here promised me a bit of milk that is yet to materialize. My conclusion? She's a liar.
What's your name?
I call myself His Majesty.
So, another thing, if you manage to observe the cat and say that they are majestic, Astarion approves. He loves cats. I could use someone like you in camp. Care to join?
I'd rather die.
Lee. Bulbren, you're here! Oh, Marcus. Bulbren is the friend we have to look for. Marcus.
You found your way. Good.
I did. Talk with a few hiccups along the way.
Nasty place, isn't it? My torch only just held out long enough for me to find my way here.
What's that you're making?
A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
I thought that was your mission.
Let's call a thing a thing. A deep gnome won't get far into the Absolute's orgy of evil.
Orgy of evil.
We already learned that in the Underdark with those sadistic Dwergar, didn't we? It's doubly true in this place. You, on the other hand, have proven resourceful in such infiltrations. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Marcus is the best. Sounds good, but I haven't forgotten you also promised a reward once I've said your friend.
Nor have I. Everything in its due course.
Astarion is Astarion.
First, the Brilliant Retort. Then, Wulbren. Then, your reward.
Fine. I like the name. What's it do?
Let's not ruin the surprise. You do whatever it is you do.
Thank you.
Some of us are counting on you.
Thank you, sir. So we were nice to Alfira because she's Alfira. So, Mol, what were you doing with the devil?
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me can make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate.
She put something in her pocket.
Offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
She put something in her pocket. No. Here you go! Raphael is a real literal devil. You and your soul are in danger, Mol.
You aren't joking. Oh, I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago.
What exactly did he offer you?
Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
Yeah.
Not that it's any of your business. I'm not poking my nose into whatever trade you made with him.
I haven't made a deal. He's just trying to tempt me.
Looked like he was doing a pretty good job. If I had to deal with gods and worms in my head, I'd make a deal with anyone. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
So, funny thing, I never got this dialogue before. And Karlach has something to say about it? Wow. Karlach.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind.
No way.
Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out.
She will. She's clever, frighteningly so.
True enough. She'll go far in the city. We've just got to get her there safely.
Wow. 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 Fourth playthrough. First time I got this dialogue.
Wonder if I could con some gold off that cleric.
Which cleric are you talking about, Mo? Oh, I think I know. I cannot say who she is, though. Who they are. It's a she.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Afia told me you're the reason her and the kids escaped.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Do you know where they are?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
If they're alive, I'll rescue them.
They're my responsibility.
Yeah.
You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Okay. You see this guy? The first time I played, this guy bugged on me. So we have to be very careful. I don't know if they fixed the bug for this guy. But I want to finish his quest. I want him to be happy. Because under that, like, smug and stuff, he's actually a good boy. And we need to help him. Gale, why do you get into the door? Ooh.
That's curious.
Oh.
I missed that. Awesome.
Girl, what? Mikron, what's up? I didn't want to sit. I want to talk to the kid.
This place is awesome. There's so much stuff.
What's in here? Thank you. So, Jaheira's gonna be the last one we talk to. So, wait. I have another thing to check. There's food.
A little souvenir.
A little souvenir. Sorry, Alfira, taking your beer. Okay. Oh, Constable Frolic, you're here!
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person?
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers?
Not yet.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Oh!
Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash, I thought he was no more than a councillor.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Thank you. And this guy is deep asleep.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me
Climb up a tree. I know this song by heart.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken. A Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
That song, have you heard it before?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
Did you already check for personal effect?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
I'll see what I can discover.
Thank you.
Some parchment there. Looks official.
Do just what we please. Together, waiting for the sun forever. Monsters snuffling and storm.
This is the parchment.
Shade where we are walking.
Oh, Flame now drafted to information about current of just in Moorrest Towers and its environs, studied by Ketheric Torm of the region's ancestral Torm family. Orders. Technology at the last 18 and begin investigating the local house of healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has yet been obtained. Note, the region's Torm family are long-standing devotees of Selune, but rumors indicate that Sharon Enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Signed the Grand Duke Elton.
So, he was snooping around the House of Healing. I wonder what he found.
Now we got, yeah, all this mission.
Climbing up a tree and
Carla has more dialogue.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
We'll make him answer for what he did to you as soon as we get to the city.
The city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Yep.
Please, if you have any idea how to get through to him.
Arcana. I made it. It may be some kind of magical affliction.
He spent a long time in the Shadowfell, a Sharan realm without color or light. It's had a terrible effect on him.
His mind lingers in the Shadowfell, but perhaps it can be returned. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe.
Lost in the shadows all this time. He must have left some part of himself behind. Something we can use.
Investigation. Ooh, nice.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
Linkulag, do you know where you are?
If he does, he isn't sane.
Okay.
We are fearsome, black and red. We are living. They are dead. Two of us safe till the end.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Oh, I found the other bottles.
Climbing up a tree, and we see what we see and do just what we please. Together, waiting for the sun.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Shadows, they get darker, but our hiding place is brighter.
Last night's best bargain, right here.
Waiting for the sun forever.
Gale.
Snuffling and stalking in the shade where we are walking.
Okay. 1 to Shadowheart and 2 to Harlock.
Black and red, we are living. They are dead. Two of us safe till the end.
Okay, you send me 2. Now we talk to Jaira.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Jaira, my girl.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. Oh, my gods.
Karaki fangirl.
To your very good health.
Ether stare her as you examine her body language. Oh, I have advantage as well. Go. Thankfully, I have wisdom and guidance.
She is anxious for you to drink the wine first, and it's an anxiety you recognize. Not every knave prefers a blade in the ribs or arrow in the back. Some prefer poison.
Can I try also the medicine? Situational, and I have advantage.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
I prefer using variance preface for interrogations. It doesn't carry a scent.
No, but it does leave the subject paralyzed. Whatever comes after, I would have you standing on your own 2 feet.
I'm gonna decline the drink very politely.
You don't know what you're missing.
No, thank you.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien,
I'm also
unnatural,
vampire.
and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
The answer is no. It has no influence on me whatsoever.
I find that decidedly hard to believe.
I know.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
Trust doesn't matter. I'll get the job done. That's all you need to know.
I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Who was he? I think she's talking about Catrick Torm because we read about him a lot.
General Catrick
Yeah.
Torm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Catrick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Catrick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Seems like I'll be doing most of the heavy lifting.
You're the only one who can get inside the towers. You were born for this mission. Or made for it, rather. Besides, you need this. You need to heal yourself of your infection. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Gatheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay, we talked to all the people I wanted to talk to. If we go upstairs to Isabel, we're gonna get an event that for now I want to avoid. So we are still good on spells for sure.
About my magic.
But I think Gale, yeah, I need Gale to have all these 3 spell slots. So we're gonna have a long rest, and this time we are gonna use all our supplies. And after we gain the supplies, not we gain the supplies, how you call it? We're gonna go and I'm gonna call it a day for today because I've been streaming for almost 3 hours and I really wanna go to bed. My real bed. Even if I really don't want to stop playing because this is my favorite act in the game. I swear to God, I love it. And I know that there was not that much gameplay, like I only had 1 fight, but the story in Act 2 is just so good, and the Last Light Inn has so many characters, so many people to talk to, so many events, and I need to talk to all of them. So let's start the night and let's see what happens. Yes. I see. What? He has a dialogue? I assume about his father?
A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Ah, the devil, of course.
Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
I tried to warn her, but she wouldn't listen.
She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Mole's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
And if she doesn't?
Then Raphael collects another trophy, and Mole sells her independence to the Hells. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Mole would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Oh yeah, the cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. Floris confirmed
Then
it.
we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise.
And we trust Floric.
I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him.
The cult must have some reason for taking your father, but what?
They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
To Moonrise then, we can't let the Absolute take Grand Duke Ravengard.
We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Gale, I'm very disappointed in you. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. I'm gonna go to bed and be very disappointed. How much do I have? Okay, still good. Oh. Okay, but sure.
You rarely rest well, but tonight something feels different. Whether it's the parasite within your brain or the darkness without, you're deeply uneasy. Again and again, your thoughts return to memories of pain, of suffering, of Cazador. You remember his small cruelties. You remember his sadistic whims. And you remember the long night he spent carving poetry into your back. Deep in your trance, it all feels vividly real again. The jagged cuts of the needle he used on you, the shapes he traced into your flesh. You can almost tell what he's writing.
I had to stop a moment because this really caught me off guard. I was not expecting this to happen, of course, because I was complaining at the beginning, saying, "Oh, they didn't tell you anything about the scars, so and now they make you ask Raphael, oh, can you tell me about the scars?" But you know, the game didn't tell us anything about the scars. It's telling us now. Oh, this really caught me off guard and really made me feel pain. Focus on the pain in your back. Try to understand what he's carving. I'm gonna save. And now it's gonna tell me that my memory is full. No! Because I really want to make this roll. Dice, you're a very good girl. Yeah, no dice. Let me use yeah, let me use this. Come on. I'm gonna use another inspiration. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna just reload. For 1 point. No, I'm gonna reload. Load. It's a very difficult roll, but also it's like... wow. Game, you really punched me. You punched me in the guts. Again. Like a Astarion story really punched me in the guts every time. Even if now it's told from his point of view.
You rarely rest well, but tonight something feels different. Whether it's the parasite within your brain or the darkness without, you're deeply uneasy. Again and again, your thoughts return to memories of pain, of suffering, of Cazador. You remember his small cruelties. You remember his sadistic whims. And you remember the long night he spent carving poetry into your back. Deep in your trance, it all feels vividly real again. The jagged cuts of the needle he used on you, the shapes he traced into your flesh. You can almost tell what he's writing.
Let's try again. Thank you, game.
Your body is racked by agony, but you push through it, carefully tracking the movement and position of every tear and slice. Despite the horror your body feels, you slowly start to build up a picture of what your old master carved, recognizing not words, but runes. Infernal runes, unable to decipher the arcane symbols you have to admit defeat, and give yourself over to the pain. You spend the rest of the night reliving your torment. But if nothing else, you know your scars are not what they seemed to be.
Well, thanks, game. Awaited the secrets of the scars. Thor returned to casa. Thor returned to haunt my dreams last night. I realized the night he spent carving symbols into my back. I don't know if it's the tadpole's influence or my own imagination, but I swear they were infernal runes he carved. If anyone can help me translate them, the Cambion Raphael can. I need to find it. Oh, shoot. This should have happened before I met Raphael. Oh, that's why it felt so strange. Because technically this should have happened before. Oh. Of course. That's very good. Oh, they did it very nicely. Can I talk about this to somebody? Because we already found Raphael. So things just happened out of order. Who?
I do enjoy our conversation.
Ooh. Okay, so after that event that ripped my heart apart, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm very tired. Maybe I'm gonna play more in the weekend, most probably because, as I said, Act 2 is my favorite. Like, I want to play it a lot. So, like, tonight I couldn't stop playing it because it's... Now I have to stop because I'm tired. That's it. So, thank you very much to all the people who joined tonight. I had a blast playing the game tonight because this is my favorite act. I swear. So, I'm gonna play very, very soon. But before that, I wish you a very good one, in any case. And I'm gonna see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.